Minister Rajnath Singh said that Agnipath has been a game changer for the armed forces. It is youthful, high-tech and ultra-modern. Moreover, the government has argued that after the completion of their services, Agniveers would contribute to the civil society through their education, skills and discipline. Although people have questioned their skills as well. Now, the Indian Army has decided to recommend major changes to the Agnipath scheme. What would be these changes and what improvements do we need in Agnipath scheme is the big question that we're going to discuss in the next half an hour. Joining us on the show is Major Mohammed Ali Shah, defense expert. Major General Dhruv Katoch, Director of India Foundation, is also with us on the broadcast. Major General Shashi Asthana, Global Strategic and Military Analyst. Mohammed Ali Shah, in fact, there have been some experts who've also said that, they have stressed that motivation and training that is required for effective, especially for that matter in infantry units, is not enough. And this is a short tenure which has been proposed by the Agniveer scheme and should be looked into. This is perhaps one of the only facets, not one of the only facets, Mohammed Ali Shah, that definitely need attention over here. But the fact of the matter is that there is a looming and a ballooning pension bill that has concerned not only this government, but the previous governments in the past as well.
Right, Vineet. Yes, absolutely. I agree with many of the general officers have been against Agniveer, but I see their point of view as well. For some reason, I've had a very, very different point of view because I was a short service officer myself. I had joined the army with the clear intention of serving for 5 years only and then moving out. Though, of course, I know you cannot compare the officer's commission or a Jawan for Agniveer. But I see the benefits of spending a few years, say about 3 to 4 to 5 years in the army, that's short service again. Be it short service commission or be it just short service. I would say army, they would say, see, the points of argument are the short service army personnel would not put his life at stake. I refute that. I think that's not the case. We've had my own coursemate, Major D. Sri Ram Kumar, with Ashok Chakra gallantry. In fact, honorary Captain Yogendra Singh Yadav got a Paramveer Chakra when he was 19. In fact, my instructor from the academy, Sanjay Kumar, honorary Captain now, Sanjay Kumar, he got a Paramveer Chakra when he was just in less than 5 years of service in the army again. So, secondly, about regimentation, I think regimentation also, you mean to say the officers or the Jawans who join for permanently, for the first 4 years, they would not be having regimentation. Thirdly, I would say that no, I personally think it's a very good scheme, if you ask me personally. Those are my questions. But now, having said that, I would say maybe my understanding and my knowledge and my experience is limited, obviously, because I haven't done junior command, I haven't done higher command, I haven't done NDC, I haven't done those various senior courses. But that I'm seeing it from the point of view of a person who served only for a few years in the army, a limited period of time. And if once you've had army training beneath, you are fit to prepare and face any challenge for the rest of your life. And I think youngsters are a big asset. I'll give you a small example. Who guards the frontiers on ground, first hand, hands-on? Not the senior most, the junior most rather. They stand on the frontiers on vigil. So most certainly, and secondly, when a proposed version of 20, initially when it came out that 25% would be absorbed, why can't we have the best of the best, which only gives a reason for everyone to compete? See, army is not a placement organization or the government service that, okay, sarkari naukri mil gayi. It is a way of life, and it is people who want to see adventure, they should opt for it. And if you're looking out for pension benefits, sorry, I did not get any pension. I did 5 years in the army, and I was well prepared for it. That okay, I would not get pension, but yet I wanted to experience 5 years of army life. But for me, again, I would say it was different because I had a choice. I had a choice of continuing. I had a choice of joining the Indian Military Academy, but I chose the Officers Training Academy. The Agniveers do not have a choice, but they have a choice of controlling their performance and excelling what they are doing. Because nothing succeeds like success. Ultimately, it's the performance that's going to be speaking. That's going to be if they're going to be absorbed or not.
Right. Mohammed Ali Shah, quickly, please. You're muted.
I think I would request your back-end team not to mute me, honestly. Okay, now the very fact is, that, I strongly feel that it's a very good scheme, Preet. That's, again, I stand by that. Though, of course, I see a lot of, like, for example, people say that many people would be below 4 years of service. But it has been catered for, Preet, I feel, when this scheme came into design. Because 25% we would be retaining them, of course. So that means the best of the best we would be retaining. So I think the gap, the vacuum would be filled up. There's no question. I don't think there should be a question about that. Now, secondly, yes, I understand the apprehensions and reservations of a lot of people. They have scheme on towards the scheme. But we cannot really judge unless and until we try it out. Unless and until, like, for example, I'll tell you, I've spoken to a lot of commanding officers who've got Agniveers in their battalions. I've asked them, what is the difference? They say there's no difference at all. They are as competent, as brave, as good, as disciplined as any other soldier. Now, the only question is, like, I'll give you 2 days back, I was in Dehradun. I'm still here at the passing out parade of the Indian Military Academy. Now, there again, I asked the young officers that, you'll be commanding men from Agniveer. So what is your take on that? So they said, sir, we are welcome to it. That's what the young officers had to say to me. The young who had become 2 lieutenants. So unless until we try it, execute it, and see how it goes, we cannot judge the scheme. That's what I would say to me.
All right. On that note, we're going to dip into a short break, but good suggestions and good ideas have been discussed in the last half an hour, which definitely will have some sort of a semblance in terms of tweaking or rather retweaking what the Agniveer system and the scheme is all about.